Okay. But I really like the song that plays. It just feels so... Okay. Hello? Testing? Question mark? Is it working? Okay, I think it is. Hello, Dianea. How was your day today? Dude, give me out of this Discord rewards enabled on this channel. Please stop this. I do not want this. Okay, I think I have to refresh the page probably for me to pin this or something. I'm going to... Why is this not... Okay, I guess I have to copy paste my same message. Wow! Okay, well, it just doesn't want to pin, I guess, for whatever reason. This is cool. I really enjoy this. Diana, how are you doing? There we go, now it pins. Okay, thank you, Ortheo, I guess. Alright. I'm doing okay, I suppose. How am I? I'm doing good, yeah. Left a bunch today. I did the first session of D&D, which went okay, I think. But I don't know. Yeah, I just kind of messed up one part, I guess. So, that was a bit unfortunate, but I would say it's a learning experience. Okay. Do not mourn her. She'll finally be able to hold what she never knew. All right, I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
We will meet again. Dude, every time... I forgot she does this. Okay, next time I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. The hero and the princess. We're back here. I think I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time, where I stab her, but I go check on her.
And in the basement of that cabin is...
Only turn and continue towards the cabin.
You make your...
We're gonna take the blade. Okay, I'm gonna say hi, actually.
A stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors.
What did you do today, Diana? Anything interesting?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Steal your nerves and step forward, and then...
Doubt, unfortunately. A moment of...
Okay, because I said hi, what if I just gave up? Because last time I was finished the job, so flee and lock her in the basement, or give up. Let's choose give up here.
Serious?
Went to Walmart, studied math, Minecraft. What about you besides D&D? Nothing much really. I did D&D, and then I went back to sleep. Because, yeah, that's what I did. So I did D&D and then went back to sleep. So then I woke up like about like an hour ago. And so I slept for like 4 hours.
You lacked the will to finish the job, your bruised and broken body falling to its knees before her. The princess, exhausted, chest heaving with heavy breaths, tosses the blade away from you. This is the end, isn't it?
It seems
Is
so.
this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
Okay, so this is the same path that led to the
She plants
demon or
her foot
whatever.
on your chest and pushes you onto your back, the air leaving your lungs in a heavy puff. And then she brings her knee to your throat. She leans into it with
So
kind of
I just
like
ate some
her
food
slight
recently,
friend
like
could
probably,
possibly possess,
30 minutes ago I
shuffling your
finished,
windpipe,
and then, yeah,
leaving you
I'm feeling good.
starved for breath.
That's basically it.
It's too bad. I was looking forward to some company.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. So I died now. Chapter 2, The Tower. Oh, so this is a new one?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of
Yeah,
that
this is a new one. I
path
pressed
is a
tab,
cabin.
and I have not experienced this
And
path
in
yet.
the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
What'd you do at Walmart, Diana? Okay, this is what happened. She's going to kill me again.
People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing
Someone as skilled and courageous as yourself.
Courageous as yourself.
Why does the
She doesn't
narrator
know what
have
happened.
that much faith
Maybe
in
it's best
us?
to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? What does it matter what he knows? There's
Oh, the
nothing
voice
we
of the
can do to
broken,
stop
new one?
her.
I wonder how many different
She's just going
voices
to
there
kill
are.
us again. She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
Okay, let us proceed to the cabin. Okay, last time I turned around and leave, but I've already
Oh,
done that.
boy.
But that I'm still
Before you
able
go
to
any
choose
further,
that.
She will lie, she will cheat, and we might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
She doesn't even need to try to overpower
We
us.
turn down the
What do you plan to do the rest of the night,
pessimism.
Diana? Oh, Minecraft. What are you also doing in Minecraft?
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would
Are we
be
gonna
for
have that
everyone,
option then?
yourself included. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter.
Okay.
Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Okay, let's just
That's
proceed to
what
the
you
cabin
want.
then.
I guess I don't have...
Yeah, you don't have a say in here, Voice of the Broken. Now, what is this,
The
Okay, so
interior
this
of the
is a new
cabin
interior.
larger and more grandiose
Why
than
is the
humble
knife
exterior
on
would
a
suggest.
ladder?
The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its
This
edge.
is, like, ridiculously
The
huge.
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small?
Yeah.
We don't feel small. We are small.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall, take the blade. Yeah, we're just gonna
We
take the blade.
from the altar. It would be difficult to slay.
And we will enter the basement. Cool. The mirror just TP's out of existence. I never even noticed that
The door
before.
to the basement creaks open, revealing
This
a
is like
spiral
literally
staircase.
classic
Steps almost
princess,
as deep as you are tall. The
you know,
smell of
trapped in a
incense drifts up
whatever.
from below. For a moment, you almost
Like, you know,
feel
usually the
peace.
stereotypical thing is a princess trapped in a tower. But then this is it, finally.
Huh. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement.
Yeah.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs.
Come down and witness.
witness me.
Alright, let's see what we have here.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Why is this guy like so
Should we
obsessed
be
with her?
worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was.
Yeah.
Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Alright, let's continue down the stairs.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
Okay, this is the first time I've seen it. Oh, she is like a
almost glowing in the weak starlight.
god
A
or
figure
something.
framed by
What
a
is
stained
this?
glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do.
Yeah,
I told you.
this is like, this doesn't make any sense, the chain. Also, I just realized, this thing, it's not like this arm has a chain link that was broken. It's like, she was tied, this chain is very long, and this chain was very short for like no reason.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You
Okay.
brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless.
Okay, so
Such
this, she also knows that we
charming
brought the
audacity.
knife again. I should do one time without bringing the knife.
Drop it.
Okay, we're gonna drop, like, just listen to
Slips from
her.
your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor. We didn't have to do that. And yet you did.
And yet you did.
She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
Okay, we're just gonna listen
On her
to everything
command,
she
you fall
says
to
and
the
see what
floor,
how
knees
this
painfully
goes.
Connecting with hard stone.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Okay, why don't we talk?
The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed.
That is true.
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
We're gonna tell her about the voices, I
Speak.
guess.
The last time we met? I suppose that lends credence to our conversation in the woods. Still, whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here.
What do you mean? She knows why
Best
we're
not to
here.
give her
They,
any
like, to
ideas.
kill her. Like, no, we're letting her know. I won't tell you.
You
Yeah.
will.
Okay.
Just do it already. It will feel so much better to do as she
This
says.
voice is, I don't know what this voice of the broken is on.
You weak-willed buffoon.
Yeah, narrator.
Is that so?
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
I don't know how she's now become like omnipotent.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten.
So this one time here, even though we told her before in other timelines, this one she actually kind of remembers.
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
She's
Okay.
an angel. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
Yeah, maybe that is the case. What would you have me do? What do you have planned? I have questions for you. What happened to you after I died? We're like just kind of groveling before you. So just like, what do you have? Would have
All
me
you have to
do?
is break these chains and set me free.
Okay. Can't you just break the chains yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can.
Yeah. Okay. Of course you can.
It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world. That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want
That
to
isn't
do.
what I want to do.
The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was.
What were you?
The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
Okay.
The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world.
I mean, the way we're going, that seems like that's what's going to happen.
And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes
in the
no
end, okay.
difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Yeah, I think maybe that's from our options. That's what's gonna happen. Just because it doesn't mean you can act it. You can just be whatever you want to be.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
Okay.
Know the limits of your
Yeah, so she's not gonna
privilege
accept it. That's what I know.
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps.
Why a priest in specific? Is it just because? Because that's like. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not going out the. I don't care if something new comes after that. I just can't ask you. I'm yours to command. Pledge. Well, you can only pledge yourself to her. So.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
Let's see.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
Is the narrator not gonna chime in yet?
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say. No, you can't just give in to her, not when the stakes are so high.
Dude, narrator, you weren't here before. We're not gonna be able to kill her.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong, trying to conceal you from me. Is that a person? No.
It used to be a person. The narrator. Oh wait, I see. There's the hands in the background where the sunlight reaches. Like it's grasping towards the sun.
She's talking about you. That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I
don't care what you are. You're mine.
Okay. What happened to the narrator? Honestly deserved.
Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Oh, this is cool. She's managed to take control of the narrator.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
So we just need to believe it's been done? And what happens then? Okay.
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. You've always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart.
So she's still speaking. It's not like she's controlling the narrator. It's like anything she says also is being repeated by the narrator.
And once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever. Please don't do this.
Okay, why is the hero like trying to convince us now? I'm sorry, I have to. It's over.
There's nothing to be sorry about.
I mean, you don't even have the option to do any other thing, so.
It is good. Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back.
Break her chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose And the
Oh,
end
I am
is
free, and then
upon
she is loose. It's a cool detail. The end is upon
What a
us.
good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
Okay, and she's going to leave the room.
Nothing. And then, everything.
Take her hand. Pledge your loyalty to your better, the obedient servant. But you do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
Where does she go? Is that a...
Of course, this is not the end, but it's not the end for me. Just approach the mirror. We've already done these dialogue options before. You approach the mirror.
I don't want to look at us.
Oasis feels small, distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've withered. Oh, so last time it was like you've grown, but this is you've withered? Find yourself in the long quiet once again. So did I make a bad choice or something? You're at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
I always need to
All of
like
me
kind
is
of...
changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
All of you is changing and the rest is still the same. You can't be a contradictions don't exist.
Yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am
Okay.
everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
Yeah, but I'm also none of it. Okay. Can you stand to be a contradiction? Doesn't matter how many times. At least one of us always gets hurt. At least one of us always hurt. Does it that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? Okay, there's a couple new dialogue options here.
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contour.
Oh, I accidentally clicked. Man, I just wanted to click back. Even if you had chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul, it doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts each other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? Does it? Let's see.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
No, I don't resent you. Anything, I don't know what that says about me. I have no opinion. No.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Okay. What do you think of this vessel? Yeah, let's hear what she thinks.
This one is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make
Yeah,
you
that's pretty
overwhelm
accurate.
your heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn
She
you.
would not be able to mourn you. Is that what they say about everything? Planning to kill you once we're done with it? Maybe not. I don't know. You know what happens to the world we leave behind? Well, I can't
My
remember
perspectives are shadowed.
if I
You
saw that
have
before.
seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me.
Okay, so the angles of my vantage don't offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inwards. Okay, so she focuses on herself. The being focuses on themselves, except when
Perhaps
We're
this will
here
change
with
when our
the
work is
being.
done.
So, have you figured out what you want when we finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening.
They're awakening.
Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you.
So what? I wonder what awakening then is. So this being like, you know, cares for its awakening mostly. So I have to kill you once we're done with this? No, I don't think so, because I have asked that before. Do you still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
She considers us equals then. She's not, it's not like we are, like, you know, like doing this because she asks us to. She assumes that we're equal and we're doing this out of our willingness then. Which I guess we kind of are, because we could like, you know, do any of these, but we're not. How many more vessels?
We will know when we near our destination.
Okay. So still not yet then. So you don't have any preferences on how you like to change your growth?
Tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path. And
Hey,
my
Hamburger
task
Man.
is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
How are you doing? What a sight, yeah. It's a bit confusing. It might not make much sense, but basically it's like kind of like choices affect your actions game. You can kind of, like, it constantly goes through all the paths. Like, once you are in this area, it kind of sends you back, and then you have to find more paths. Okay, I think I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
What? I don't know. I saw Mark play. Oh, okay. I've not. Well, yeah, this is my first thing, so I'm not. I don't know what to expect. Why is she so big? I don't know. Surplus. Bring the tower to her. An overwhelming heart. How are you both
You're
doing?
on a path in the wood.
At the end of so I've done this. So we're gonna just. What if I maybe did this?
That's the spirit.
I don't think I ever clicked that before.
You make your way up the short.
Okay, no, this is all the same. I wonder if I should... Maybe I should try it one time entering without the knife. And just see what happens.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated.
Doing
by
alright,
an
Surplus?
unseen
Okay, how do you feel with your
below.
wisdom teeth remover? I'm trying to
This
learn
is
combos
an
for Dio in
oppressive place.
JoJo's Bizarre
The air
Adventure.
feels heavy and
I don't know
damp,
what the
a
game
hint
name
of
is.
rot filtering from the ancient wood. The princess, her voice softly.
Hello?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest
What?
of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all
Yeah,
part
okay, you
of
playing a
the
dangerous? Yeah, so we came here
playing
unharmed.
a
All-Star
dangerous game
Battle
by coming here
R.
unarmed.
Alright. Well, what combos are you trying to learn then? Like, how does, what, are there any, like... Is there a specific combo that you're trying to learn, or are you just trying to get the kind of moveset down? You doing fine? Alright. Well, that's good. I mean, at least you're doing fine. What'd you do today then, Circle? Just for point out all three of my siblings, so the levels of brain rot are beautiful. Nice. You just played the zombie mode, or you played the, like, normal Fortnite, like, you know, squads? Just check. I'm here to save you. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you.
You must have the wrong address.
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Yeah, we're just gonna go down and, like, talk to her. I think that's what we're gonna try to
You
do.
walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. of the
Squads, okay.
basement.
Either learning Touch of Death combos or half death or more combos. What are Touch of Death combos?
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
100 is your
Hi.
combo. I see.
You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
Hold on. Let's talk first. Yeah, let's talk first.
Okay.
Oh wow, like she seems so like nice here. Like her face. Like, you know, usually even like because we're holding the knife, she gets like very like aggressive, but it's not her this time. What's your name?
Oh.
100 or one shot combos. Okay. We all have the friend group where we can go max brain rot with. Yeah, I know, I understand.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
I'd be very
Princess?
sad being named Princess Princess. I feel like your parents wouldn't have much originality.
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Hmm.
I'm
She's
sorry,
very...
I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
She's not, like, being aggressive either, because... Is it because we came
that's
down without a
weird.
knife?
She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay
No,
her
I don't think
before
we're
it's
going
too
to
late.
this time. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
Oh, what's the reason? Okay.
I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being
Yeah, I
some
think that makes
sort of
sense.
an explanation.
I feel this is how the princess acts is fully defined by your perception. She's being nice because you trusted her enough not to go. And whenever she became the devil, it's because you viewed her as a powerful danger. Yeah, that's kind of, okay. That's kind of what I was like thinking.
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
I didn't come up with like, the exact like reasoning, but I think it makes, you know, like I was kind of understanding the idea with when I didn't bring the knife and she was being very nice. I wasn't kidding when I said you're apparently going to end the world. If I'm the first, what have you been eating or drinking? Okay, there's a lot of dialogue here.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
All
I
right.
don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so
That's what I wasn't sure if I
long.
could tell you yesterday, because you could have figured it out yourself. Okay, yeah, I kind of figured it out then, yeah.
That's-
But
How
I
long
think
has
I
she
more
been
figured it
knocked
out,
away?
like, here, though. I think yesterday it would probably be more you, like, telling me, and I would, like, not really figure it out, because it was the ghost ending that I didn't really realize. But here, I think I, like, you know, once I kind of came in without the knife for the first time here, I now understand.
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
What are you going to do if I let you out? No, I'm not gonna deflect. I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me.
I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at.
Okay.
I believe her.
I believe her as well.
She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Yeah, that's why I told you now, because it doesn't feel as spoilery here. Okay, yeah, I get that. I get that.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Yeah.
I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
She has a point.
Yeah, that is
We're
true.
talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me.
Yeah, I don't think
This is about
so.
how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
Oh yeah, Hamburger Man, what's the reason you're playing Dio as well? Are there any characters you like more or anything? Or like, you know, in the game, or is it just you're trying to learn Dio right now or anything? Yeah, she's very nice in this one.
Do you really?
I mean, honestly, she's been kind of nice in all of them. It's just that, you know, we kind of tried to kill her at certain points, so that's why she probably acts differently. But I would say she's been pretty nice in all of them. It's just trying to learn Dio. Okay. Do you think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to?
We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever
Killer
sent
frequency?
you
Okay,
here.
I'll keep that in
And
mind.
those two groups are probably one and the same.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person. And a subjugating monarch, no less.
We stand to lose everything for the sake of one person. I'm the first person. What have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
I think it kind of
This
does.
is the only time this is ever going to happen. but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
Why? No,
But
okay.
actually, what has she been eating?
Yeah.
She has to eat, right?
I won't kill you, but I can't just say... What if I stay for a while? Maybe then everyone could be happy. I'm gonna keep you locked, at least for a little bit. We can get to keep her locked away. I'm sorry, but I can't trust you. This doesn't add up. Retrieve the blade without saying, I can't believe they're keeping you here. Examine the chains. Okay, I'm gonna make...
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Yeah, let's see.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
She will find a way.
I'm the only one who liked that idea.
Well, I like that idea. That's why I suggested it.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
Okay, now she's getting annoyed.
But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Okay, let's get you out of here. Examine her chains.
You can't be serious.
Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret this, I
There's
promise.
like 20 of her. Surely we can share. Yeah, Dinah, you also have a boyfriend and a husband, so you're already cheating on 2 of them, so you can't really do anything.
No. I think you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Okay.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No key, sadly.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
That surely means the key is somewhere in the cabin, right? Like, anytime someone says they wouldn't have left the key to chains unlock here somewhere in the cabin, it's somewhere in the cabin.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Maybe there's somewhere to break the chains.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of
I
them.
don't think we want to cut you out of them. That just
She offers the
feels...
suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
Should we not show cutting away if we can finally be free?
We're tempted to make our way
Godzilla
out of
and
the
Gator
basement,
Watch have
but the
fun
door at the
together
top of the
too.
stairs
I
slams
see,
shut.
okay.
You hear the click of a lock.
Oh,
sliding
we're now
open.
trapped in here.
Is someone else here?
Try the door, let's
You
see.
try the door, but it's locked from the
Oh,
outside.
wait, we're locked inside here.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Return to the bottom of the
You
stairs.
make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so
No,
much
I don't think we're
easier
gonna kill
if
her.
you'd
We're just gonna
taken
stay
the
with her.
blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, they
There's a
did.
slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
But how are we gonna...
She barely hesitates before
Okay.
raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind
The
you.
clang of
The clang
bouncing
of
metal.
bouncing
What would
metal.
that sound be? Oh, you mean
It's the
the...
blade from upstairs.
Wait, what? Okay.
We're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike,
I'm
it's
AFKing
now.
for carrots. Okay, you're just gonna eat a carrot?
Or we could use it to
Yeah,
free
I think I'm gonna use it to free
you.
her.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess.
Wow, she really bit down to her bone, man. Like, what is that?
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp.
She just
and
pulls
takes
it out
little
like no
efforts to
issue.
cut through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole
Yeah, she did
ordeal.
not care.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything?
I guess she didn't care. Maybe she didn't like that arm. You know, that could be an option.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high.
Oh, this is the first time we get narrator, like,
No.
he can't let her escape into the world. I think this is the first time. He's not trying to say, oh, it's better for the world, it's better for... No, this is the first time that's what he wants.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Warn her.
Stop that.
He's trying to.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Yeah, I don't have to do
The
this.
body lunges
Oh.
forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out
No,
of here
you
alive.
locked me in here. You're not trying to get me out alive. You locked me in here.
The
Resist.
blade. Move the blade.
Me and my right arm, a bit of bad blood as well, I see.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
Yeah, okay, well, good. We're able to resist the narrator.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, you do what you have to do.
Strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Narrator is such an... Yeah, this narrator sucks.
For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
Yeah, I'm pretty... Don't you... What you were saying it was some heroic gesture to kill her, right? So her dying is a heroic gesture, right? Mm-hmm.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wow, she's going at
She
it.
doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
I'm glad his entire world... Yeah,
Though
exactly.
it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Yeah, okay.
I'm so sorry.
Dang, I feel sad now.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out.
Reminds me
beneath
of the
you.
narrator from
You
Dude
collapse
Stop.
to the floor, your blood
I think I know
pooling
that
around you,
before.
your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this,
I guess it will.
right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Yeah.
Everything goes dark.
The narrator tried to take, control, and I did not allow it to. Oh, and to be, I much prefer this princess over this narrator.
You're here.
Getting okay, but I died. What am I doing? You're a bastard. I'm wise to your
My
tricks.
trick. If he doesn't remember what happened. Yes, he didn't approve of us last
Voice
time,
of the
did he?
smitten.
If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Wait, what?
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in
Wait,
love.
why did the narrator
The four
say
of
to
us
save
will
the
be
princess
foiling
there that
any
time?
And all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
And the four of us, so me, the narrator, him. Okay, yeah. Is my new
See about
goat.
that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the
Okay,
cheek.
no, we said we're gonna be nice to the princess
What can
here, so
I
that's what we're gonna
say?
do.
A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Let's assume, let's proceed to the cabin. We have to find out what the princess
A
is.
warning.
Oh, this is new.
She will lie.
No,
We
no,
already
okay.
told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
I think we've already been over this.
I'm pretty
Sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
Yeah, I think so
I
as
do.
well, but
But
I also think he's
speak
kind
from
of
the heart.
spitting.
My
Narrator
passions are
was
too
discouraging
great to
saving.
be
Oh,
stifled.
okay, okay.
They must be expressed.
Okay, I thought the narrator said something about
Sure,
saving the
yeah,
princess.
your
Okay.
passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Yeah, I will do that. We'll proceed to the cabin. What is going to be the cabin? It's the damsel. So what's the inside? Because I would imagine this would be like the tower
The
interior.
of the
Oh,
cabin
okay, yeah.
is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on
And this
its
time we're
edge.
also still not gonna go for the
blade is-
blade. We're gonna just enter the basement, just without any blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
I wonder. Also, there was an entire thing. The narrator had to have locked the door on us, right? But how? That was the first time he actually interfered with the world by locking the door on
It's still a
us.
stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries
He
up
said
the
you have to, if your
stairs.
intentions were saving the princess. Oh, because the smitten said he had to be sneaky. Oh, okay.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice sounds
voice.
different.
It's somehow even more beautiful
This
than
guy
last time.
is
I
so
can hear
down
wedding
bad.
bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Okay, it's part of the manipulation. Why is this guy
You
so?
walk down the stairs and look
Oh, she has her
eyes with
arm
the
back.
princess. There's a heavy chain around
Which
her
I guess makes
wrist,
sense because
binding
there
her
found she's
to the
died
floor.
and she's back alive. But still, like this means that she wouldn't have died and her arm would have just grown back.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
And now she, like, this is the first time I think, she's just a normal princess with just a bigger dress.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear
I guess let's see if she can hear his
Your
spirit.
spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero.
Oh, voice of the hero. She called us a hero.
That really
Now
goes
the
a
hero's
long
gonna
way
be.
to
Now the
doesn't
hero
it?
is like. He was just like, oh, we don't even know the princess. We don't know anything. She called us a hero. The hero is now gonna be like, okay, maybe this is fine. Maybe this is
Waiting for you
okay.
to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
That's right,
Yeah.
villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by
I mean, she kind of bit her hand out of the chain, Like, I don't know.
Before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done.
No one can resist her
What
beauty.
matters is
Okay.
you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else.
Okay, this is
You
weird.
can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
So we are hopping between worlds. Okay, it was not very like I know the being talked about it that we were hopping between worlds, but it still wasn't very clear if we if it was just remaking the world or if every single one of this was a new timeline. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Okay, she doesn't mind us cutting off your arm
We won't
again.
be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
So then why are the chains even there?
She's a prisoner here.
Yeah, you can't just slip her hand through the chains, yeah.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
I guess we'll see.
Care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
No, we have no knife. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
No, I don't think so.
That's okay. You were just doing your best. And that's
what? Okay, now she's like super supportive. Look at her eyes closed, smiling. That's okay. You were doing your best. And I support that decision entirely.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect.
Okay.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Maybe.
There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't.
No, we know that there's no one telling her anything, but it would be great if it did.
Drive her to violence.
I like it better if she doesn't have some... Yeah. Well, it seems like this guy has multiple voices in his head, so I don't know if she would still be interested if she knew that about him. What happened? I have to ask, did you kill the world? What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Aha. Yeah, okay. No, I think we're not gonna ask this. We're just gonna rescue the princess.
No. I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, you'll what?
Narrator's the kind of guy to think he's the only guy like him. Yeah, he is.
I would if you had a weapon.
Yeah, but you don't. So how do you feel about that?
Watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
How are we ending our life here without a weapon? I think that's the entire thing we walked through with the narrator that we couldn't do.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Wow, you know he's right. Her hands just kind of slipped.
Slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned.
Yeah. Wait, so why would she just like let her hand kind of stay? Like I can understand if she was like the demon or whatever, but as she's like just the damsel, she just lets her hand kind of just lay limply there, like in the chains. Like she doesn't even try to slip it out beforehand.
I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saying...
No. I don't think the princess deserves to be killed here.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
What do we do now? What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
No, I don't think so.
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone.
Yeah,
who
sounds
has
about
never
right.
felt
That's smitten.
love in his
You know,
heart.
you're actually. I mean, I guess you've been speaking facts the entire time, haven't you?
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
Or yeah, that is true. What if she doesn't?
Is the only thing you've ever doubted.
No,
truth.
narrator, you have told me no truths at all. You just told me something and you said I have to blindly believe you. You have told me absolutely no truth. I trust the person who's here way more than you do, than you, narrator.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want you to tell me there must be something you want. I just want to leave. We can figure out.
I just want to make you happy.
Okay, why did the music change when she said that?
She can't just want to make us happy.
Why has the music changed? I don't like
Makes
this.
sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
I want you to, but what would make you happy? You have something.
I just want to make you happy.
Okay, this is a bit unsettling.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
Look how big her eyes are! You have some, but you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness. I want you to make me unhappy. No, not yet.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy, I can make you unhappy.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right.
Okay, this is, to me, the, like, creepiest ending
See
so
the
far.
problem here? She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Okay, Claire's so, I'm very scared. What if we just don't do it? What if we just stay here? Nobody gets hurt and we just figure out a way to be happy together.
Is that really what you want? If you think that would make you happy, then...
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
Well, at least she's normal again.
Okay, yeah.
Normal again? Can't you tell she's sad? She's distraught. This is unacceptable. But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she? No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things, if we just showed her the contents of our heart, she'd be happy here.
As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest, and then...
What? Wait, this is the first time, like, a voice has taken, like, actual control over us?
But I do.
Like, I mean, other than the narrator. Wait, this entire, like, timeline is just people taking control over us.
What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us. Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever. You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold. And you find it, your fingers curling around your ribs.
Oh no, what are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider. And yet, it's done, isn't it? It will be
Oh,
soon.
that sound I
You
don't
yank
like.
violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch. Your exposed
What
heart,
is he
framed by
making
jagged
us
ribs,
do?
thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room.
Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know.
So much self, yeah.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then everything goes dark and we die? Yes.
I thought you just avoided the horrible ending to this.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh.
Mate, we're clearly already
I
in the
haven't
cabin.
seen this. This is horrible.
Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet. We've been here before. Well, not
Wait, now the
here
mirror's just
here,
standing in
but
front of us.
I'm
We're
sure
in
you know
a church, it
You knew
seems.
about the Lupin
Like,
last
we're
time.
about to get married. It looks like.
Not that he was eager to divulge that.
Voice of the paranoid.
Well, here's the new guy. Welcome!
I can't say I'm happy to be here. This is a bad place, all stale and wrong. Can't you feel it? Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-traveled...
Since you're so well-traveled. Yeah, I'm so well-traveled.
I know that you keep telling us that, but we've never seen a world end. As far as I'm concerned, that whole conversation is just noise. And I'm stuck on a better question.
Yeah, where is the other one? This is the first...
other one?
This is the first time...
The other one? Yeah, a certain lovesick fool has been suspiciously quiet. One might even say, absent.
Oh, you're right.
Maybe... No, that's not true, because we know...
Maybe that's one of the rules.
We
Maybe
know
only
that's
one
not the case, so it's
bonus
happened
voice
before.
is
Like, we've
allowed to be
gotten
at
multiple
a time.
voices before.
Bonus voice? I'm just as important as you are.
Wait, Voice of the Paranoid, though. Where did we get this again? This was another voice that was here before.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. All I'm saying is that
Like, in
it's my
another
third time
play...
here and it's your
Like, in
first.
another
You're not
ending. I
welcome,
can't remember where it
but
was, though.
From my perspective, you're definitely bonus.
I'm going to describe the room now. The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from
Maybe
the
somehow
vaulted
the
ceiling,
voice of the
its many
smitten was able
candles
to,
lit
like,
with flickering light,
convey
vaguely illuminating
himself
massive
through
room.
us, and then now he's
This
with her?
is a
I don't know.
house fit for royalty. Before you, there isn't a blade, is there?
Okay,
That's
no
not
blade. It's a matter of, we didn't use it last time and the time before that she used it to kill us.
I see your point, but it's still an option that's been taken away from us.
I mean, that's
I
fair.
don't like losing options.
But I
Yes,
wasn't gonna
and
use
it's
it
an
anyway.
Important one. It's your implement. You're going to need it if you want to do this right. And the fact that you're here, right now, again, means that you have not yet done this right.
Okay.
But it's not there, is it? We don't even get the choice. So,
This is all new to me,
what
so
are we
it's fun.
supposed to
Okay,
do?
good. I'm glad at least you got a new ending.
I don't actually know. I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere. It has to. It's part of the whole structure of this place, I think. At the very least, it's important.
I think it's very important. So none of you... Okay, we're just gonna approach the mirror, I guess.
You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement.
Yeah, this is just like the other
The
third
handle is
ending
right there.
before, where the mirror
You
was
feel
in
free
front
to
of the
give it a
door.
push as soon as you'd like. There is no door, there's a mirror. No, there isn't. What a strange thing to lie about. That's because I'm not lying. Look, if you need help, just raise your hand, and I'll guide it where it needs to go.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Reach forward.
You reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle. It's gone.
That's a nice pattern here. This
I don't like
thing.
things disappearing on us. I don't like how fluid reality seems to be.
Is this reality, though?
Neither do I.
Hmm.
And then you push the door open. Marvelous. We can proceed.
Okay, we can proceed.
It would seem.
Oh,
that
this time the
to
stairs lead
basement don't
up.
Lead to a basement at all.
Oh.
Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet.
Okay.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, it doesn't work here at all. This place is nice.
Yeah.
Fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much...
Also, he
throwing
just
up
believes that
over-
we've had previous lives. Like he doesn't think that it is complete, like completely crazy. Oh, so we were just teleported into the cabin. Last time we would have to walk inside the cabin, but we were just teleported inside, and then we just walk up.
Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess.
No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality.
I don't know how
It's
the
in
princess
her
is going to
very
act,
nature.
because I feel that she might be maybe not liking us as much as she did in the previous one. I don't know why, but I just have that
Anyone
feeling.
remembers how much she changed last time. Does she even have a nature? That is precisely why she poses a threat. I don't know, she got weird for a second, yeah, but she didn't change that. We have to move on.
Wait, the
This
narrator
is
just
a
cut in. Okay, I didn't even
wildly
click
dangerous
there.
line of reasoning. No, you can't just say that and not... Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of
Fatigue?
rolls down the stairs.
Okay.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
Dinner's ready. She's been waiting for us? Was she gonna... Wait, while shackled?
As much as I
She was making
desperately want
dinner?
to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it.
Maybe, like, she's gonna be making, like, our heart or something. That she maybe took before.
Why are you so on edge? This is much
For
nicer
dinner.
than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice.
Dinner does sound nice, but it's what she's serving.
What is the problem? This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to stop.
Dude, what? I don't
Go
know.
upstairs,
I'm
okay?
really expecting the worst here. Like, I'm like, all this, like, happy, you know, very, cheerful and, you know, romantic, like, atmosphere. I don't like it. Something's gonna go wrong, and it's gonna take a turn.
Eat the food.
Don't eat the food. Proceed up the stairs. No, I'm gonna eat the food. If she prepared it
This
for us.
hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful.
What's behind
Torches
her?
bathe the room in warm, comforting light. Just
Oh,
enough
it's just
to
the shadow
illuminate
of the chair.
tapestries along every
But it's all
wall,
lit by
woven
firelight.
with
Okay.
scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the center of the room. The princess, seated at its far end. Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight.
The blade? I don't
hanging
have a
from
blade,
golden
though.
chain around the princess's neck.
Oh, that blade.
So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push.
So yeah,
down
she's
the
wearing it
lid,
as a
the entire
neck.
world
Why
is
does she wear it as a
saved.
necklace, though?
That's easy.
How would she even get out? I guess she knows she's not chained right now, so she just walked down, picked up the blade, and then walked back.
Suspiciously easy. There has to be a twist. There has to be something waiting for us. You saw what happened to her last time. She's not what she seems.
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit
Oh,
down?
because I asked her to
Wouldn't that be
stay
nice?
in this area forever.
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Okay.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
Yeah, I would say it's better. Sure. Silently push yourself. No, I won't do anything. You mentioned. What is this place?
It's our happy ending, just like you
Yeah.
asked for. It's
Yeah, 'cause we
everything
asked
we're
her to
supposed
stay here
have ever
forever.
wanted.
Okay.
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgot about it.
Wait, but you called and said the dinner's ready. What do you mean you forgot about it?
Flames burn
Oh,
bright
that
as
is
the
a
shadow
lot of
dives
food,
across
okay.
the table. In its
And the
wake,
shadow
it
moved.
leaves a
So it's not the
feast.
shadow of the chair. She did something.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
Remember what I said.
No, she did this for us. I'm eating her food.
It looks so amazing, and after everything we've been through, we could really use a break. Are you sure we need to be so concerned? I'm not sure about anything, and that's the problem. For what it's worth, I generally don't think one should trust strange food that magically appears on a table. But nothing here is exactly what I expected it to be,
Wow,
so make of
okay.
that what you will.
This is massive. Don't starve. Yeah, it is. You're right. You're right. The shadow is literally like don't starve. We're gonna eat.
You begin to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never fading.
Wait a second. We have a fork in our hand, and there's a fork still down here.
The food is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined. You sample countless otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews whose tastes dance across your tongue.
Okay.
You tear at hunks of meat practically melting.
Wow,
from the
she's a
bone,
really good cook then, I
juicy
guess.
And tender and bursting with flavors you could scarcely begin to describe. Your cup fills itself
Wow,
again. And
by the way,
again
there's
with a
2 of you
flowery
guys,
nectar so
and you
sweet
ate
it tastes like
all of this
blooming
food that covered
dreams.
this entire long table?
This really is perfect, isn't it? It is the best meal you've ever had.
What meals have we had?
But then it's over. And you're just as hungry as when you
Huh.
began.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
Oh.
The shadow washes across the table, clearing and replating. The feast is once again laid before you.
Okay.
The food is good. Again. You tear into golden crispy flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with thick crusted bread, sip your goblet of sparkling gems. But you have done this already. And then it's over.
You're just as hungry. Oh
Just as
no.
hungry
Oh
as when
no,
you
I
began.
see where this is going. I see where it has gone.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
There's every human being different thrown off his groove if he narrated before. Yeah, that's true. Because what is it? He said that whatever you did in your previous lives, like I don't even remember us really discussing previous lives with them, you know? So it's like I don't know how he just accepted it like that we had previous lives. He wasn't like trying to brush it off or anything. So you do it
The
again.
meat is fine. The bread is fine. You sample the side dishes and they're fine too. You finish your goblet, the liquid within no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your
Oh,
mouth
and is it getting just like
coated in a
worse over time?
icky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more. So we had a mediocre meal. It's not a big deal.
What's happening?
That's the trap. It wasn't mediocre at first.
Yeah.
It's trending down. We're just getting a little sick of it. So what? We just have to try something new. I'm sure we won't be stuck eating the same meal forever. Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as hungry as when you began. Again.
No, something was wrong that time.
Oh, but she
Maybe
thinks
I was
something's
just
wrong as well.
Tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
Hmm.
Again, the shadow replaces your feast. And again you eat.
So it's not like I thought she was maybe planning something, but no, this is just, she wasn't expecting this either.
The meat is greasy. The bread is tough, its crust hurting your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. You don't even touch the goblet, its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing. I'm so tired of eating.
Yeah, the 4th meal.
At least you still have the memory of how good it was the first time. Right?
I'm so tired of this.
Was she not happy anymore?
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
Oh, because she's no longer happy or something?
A light went out. Maybe a coincidence, but maybe not.
I'm so tired of
In
this.
response to the dousing of their brother, the other 3 torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
What did you make that torch go out? I don't think you did anything wrong. It's just a torch. I don't think you did anything wrong. I just think you said something you wanted
But
to say.
it was wrong. I took away a piece of our light. I'm not supposed to do that. I don't want him to be upset with me.
No, we wouldn't be upset with you. You said he. Who is he?
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he
Oh
made this voice
my gosh, voice of the smitten. You suck so much.
It all makes sense now. It's him, isn't it? He's making all this happen. He's the one who trapped us here. Who? The lovesick one. The one from last time. He's not gone. He's just with her now. He's the shadow.
Wait, what achievement? I just unlocked an achievement. Oh. 1.4% of players have this achievement. Not many people have gotten this one, huh? Hey, Smitten. You're a real don't you have anything to say? You're...
Smitten?
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response. No, I saw him smile. That's him.
Yeah, it is him.
Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
He says his words are just for me, but he wants me to ask. Isn't this enough? Isn't this what you wanted him to do?
No.
He says he's tired. I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
Okay. Well, what are we supposed to do now?
I don't know. Maybe we could play a game.
Okay, what game are we gonna play?
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
Flames roar and the shadow
Okay, at least we're
comes
not
dancing across
having
the
to make
table. It leaves
food or
behind
like
an
eat food this
intricate
time.
theme.
This is something
Piece
else.
is elegant and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
Imagine trying to play a board game or like, you know, just any game with a table like this. How are you getting anything done?
Yet another waste of time. Why all the distractions? What are we
Wait, I
being
think you're a
distracted
bird?
from?
What do you mean?
That's the real game. I feel like I'm 2 steps behind.
Hello? Are you
You're
moving?
overthinking
Okay, there we
it,
go.
mate.
It
I
was just
feel like
clicking and it
this
just
is
wouldn't work.
Something to do. We might as well try to have some fun.
I just feel there's just something to do. We might as well try to have some. I agree. Yeah, just have some fun.
You and the princess do.
Wow,
You
this
figure
game
it out
looks
as you go.
pretty complex. I don't know what's
What a
happening.
game it is.
They said it's a
The
simple
tension
game.
between
I don't know.
teams,
Something
the
about this
triumphant
seems
highs
not
of
that
moves
simple.
well
You have like a
placed,
bunch
and
of
the tragic
cards here,
lows
a
of
bunch of cards here,
miscalculations
you have
and
a bunch of
careless
board stuff here.
warmth of
There's like
trust
stuff.
and the
I don't know what's
cool
happening.
texture of
You have
deception.
dice as well.
And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
Oh, there's no way.
And so you start over.
And is this what's gonna happen? I think we got the rules wrong. You're like a bird guy from D&D? Oh, you're right, I am. I see it.
Time passes. You play the game. You win.
Oh, I think the rules were wrong?
Hey! Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
Okay.
Time passes. You play the game. She wins.
Oh, I won. I guess we can play again.
There is a long pause, and the board does not reset.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
It's never going to stay fun.
You know, who else is the bird guy from
You don't
D&D,
need me to
Dianair?
tell you that it isn't.
This game made me Hi, Teacup. Made you rethink your choices in life? Really? How come?
The princess
no.
visibly panics as another torch sputters.
You're... okay. Good one, Dianair! That's a knee slapper! Holy! Haha! I got you. I got you there. Okay. I just watched 10 hours of Transformers plus the Rescue Bot show. And how was that experience, Teacup?
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
Yeah. The game's just a little simple. We can make it fun again.
You can make it fun again. We'll see. Possibly. I can't remember.
Descends on the board once again. More
How was your
pieces
day,
are added,
Teacup?
Their shapes more intricate.
My knees
their
are red from
purposes
how
less
much that
immediately
joke
clear.
made me
And the two of
slap
you set
them.
about discovering the
Nice.
complexities of the
Yeah,
game.
exactly. Yeah. What did I say, Diana? Absolute knee slapper. The shadow descends onto the board, more pieces are added, and the shapes are more intricate, the purposes less immediately clear, and the two of you are set about discovering the complexities of this game anew.
And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life.
Oh, wait, this one... Oh, it's back. Okay. I was never into Transformers, but thanks to the newest movie, it introduced me to it perfectly. I went down the rabbit hole this week, and it isn't slowing down. What'd you think of the new movie? Like, did you? I guess you enjoyed it if you're, you know, you went down the road of Transformers. It's the animated one, right?
But then you get used to the additions.
Or is it not? Is it a different one?
Starts to fade. A creeping numbness settling in over the board.
Okay, never mind. The torch is now gone again.
More pieces are added. Feelings flare.
I can now see why they didn't include like an outdoor area. This is a very, very long ending.
A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind.
Maybe you're gonna, you know, Transformers is gonna be the next piece of media. Teacup that you really like.
Destination. Winning and losing become nothing but ends. And even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game. The board resetting as many
I don't even know who Optimus Prime... Really? Even that iconic character? I still, like, knew who he was, even though I'd never watched any of the Transformers movies before. But then again, I've had a lot of friends who, like, kind of knew stuff about Transformers. So maybe that's how I would know.
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another
torch goes out.
Again.
Wow, is it gonna have to slowly go out? Like all these torches are gonna slowly go out? This is gonna be very long then, if that's the case.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
I feel so bad for her, man. Like, this Smitten needs to get away, please.
This is awful. I think we all know.
My parents purposely avoided it because violence.
We just have to admit it to ourselves.
There are definitely way more violent things out there, I would say, than, you know, machines punching machines. You know, I think. But, you know, my parents were kind of like the same, but they definitely, like, weren't, like, you know, I just wasn't allowed, like, you know, when a lot of my friends were playing COD and stuff like that, I was never allowed that. Because, you know, it was, my dad would always, like, he looked at the ratings for everything, and it's like, if I didn't reach the ratings, I wouldn't ever make it. So, or he wouldn't ever allow me to watch it or play it or, like, anything like that. So, but, as long as I met the rating, he was like, it's fine. Smitten really killed ourselves and started torturing our love. Yeah, it did. Have you seen the newest movie, the Origin one? No, I have not seen it. I just know it exists. You know, we still... This place isn't right. We have to put the rest of them out. We have to get rid of that shadow.
Why would we ever do that? We need the light. It's what keeps us happy.
You are not happy, princess. Please do. Yeah, I think I probably will. You know, some of my friends are coming to visit me at some point, so we'll probably end up watching a few movies, and we could watch that. One of them is really into Transformers, so we might be. He didn't seem very enthusiastic about this upcoming movie, at least for the trailer, but we'll probably end up watching it.
Oh, I know. We should do something.
We should do something. Okay.
How about...
So what, you said you watched Transformers for 10 hours. So did you like watch it from night to day? The trailer did it so dirty? Oh really? Okay, so you think so as well. Alright. What made you watch it then, even with the trailer like that? I want to see it, but I haven't. Okay.
The princess's face drops as she pauses mid-sentence.
I haven't slept. Okay, that's what I was checking.
Would you look at that? I'm out of ideas.
This is such a long ending.
The third
there we go.
Sputters out.
Third torch goes out.
The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
And then the last torch is gonna go out soon.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
I don't know. Don't worry about what's going to happen. If you could do anything, what would you choose? Yeah. Whatever the shadows have been showing us isn't real.
I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
Okay. Then let's go dance under the stars. That sounds like a great idea, princess.
That sounds lovely.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
No.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
Yes, you're not happy.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands.
I never expected someone to get the jazz treatment, if you know what I mean. I actually don't know what you mean. The jazz treatment? Okay. Nothing's changed. We're just sitting in the dark. Are you okay?
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
Yeah, why has the smitten done this?
No, it feels like an important part of me is gone. But I'm still here. I don't know what to do with that.
What should you... Okay, I'll make sure to do it after then.
Pieces.
I guess we'll see what the... I mean, no, I could see what it is, but once we finish this ending... I just want to finish this ending and then we can watch it.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
Yeah, but I don't know if you care about me, you know? But this wasn't real. No, I think... I don't know if I ever have, but maybe I can now. Sure, if I've had a chance to... I just wanted to leave since that moment I found myself in the woods. Slay the prince! No! I would not do that!
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say that. I still care about you, too, so maybe this wasn't all bad. But I don't think this place is for us anymore. I think we need to go.
Offer her your hand. Leave! You just leave! You just say, oh yeah, I care about you, and then you walk off without her? How sad would that be?
As the princess steps towards the stairs...
I was that one person yelling in the theater doing the no way face. Okay.
The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile.
Demure?
And she gently takes
Imagine after all... Yeah, literally. It's like, imagine going through all this and then you just stab her. I would feel so sad. Like, I don't even know if I want to go back through this ending to, like, to stab. Based? No, I mean, I guess that is based in a way, but I would feel so bad doing that.
You're offering surprising...
Narrator would be like, holy, I knew you were my little PogChamp or something like that.
It does, if he's telling the truth. Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world.
The narrator's with us on this.
Really was just all meaningless black.
But the narrator's with us on this. This is the first time the narrator, like, is not, like, or sorry, is with the princess.
Think what you will. I'm done fighting.
He'd give us a high five, yeah. But there's no... Like, he actually does not want us to kill the princess at this current point in time. He said there are current worse things than the end of the,
cabin's entrance.
Excuse me, end of the world. Yeah, and narrator has... Actually, yeah.
And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me. Even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do. He's really gone.
Narrator's gone.
Yeah. There's an itching in the back of my head that feels like it's finally been scratched. No more shadowy figures yanking at our strings. No more strings. I guess we're free.
The stars are so beautiful.
Quiet moment passes you. A comfortable, quiet.
I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
She gently pulls you forward, and the two of you fall into a graceful step. The only rhythm that guides you is the shared thumping of your hearts, beating in perfect unison. Her face, worn and tired, brightens the faster you move. A soft, sad smile, widening and widening, until it reflects only genuine affection. You send her out in a wide spin, and your arms stretched to their limits, only the tenuous grasp of your hand in hers holding you together. You share a gaze that feels like it lasts forever.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
And then the hands come. That's the end of that. I share a dance with your happy ending. I meant it. And that is the end of that ending. Wow. That was pretty sad. I'm not gonna lie. That was I actually think that ending got to me a bit. That was yeah. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
Is that a...
Approach the mirror. I really like that, and yeah.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. It's calling...
Oh, actually, the voice of the parent. It's calling us, and not in a good way. Gaze into your reflection. You can't post the stream, obviously. You just have to tune in at the right time to see. Discord watch party. I just stream on Discord to watch stuff. Silence as you reach forward. They're going to... Yes. You're unraveled. Smitten being an evil shadow, holding her in a state of unchanging boredom, and then an actual happy ending. The end of the stream is so scuppery. Okay. I really like that ending. I enjoyed that a lot. It was actually a very happy ending. I'm surprised though that people have not, like you said, that like both Surplus, you, and Teacup have not seen that ending, which I'm very surprised about, because like I don't know, to me it's just like you just have to be as nice to her as possible, and that's how you get that ending. At least that's how I see it. Proceed to the cabin. Wait, there's nothing. Oh, there she is. Yeah, never gotten that ending. Okay.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
I don't know what we'll find out there. Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell me?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me. Short and violent and full of passion.
Most people keep asking her what she wants to do, which makes her fully Oh, okay. I cried during the movie, the Transformers movie, or like the like Transformers 1? What like multiple times or just like once?
I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Most people keep yeah, which makes her fully collapse. Like the thing, didn't want to do that because I saw her getting like more and more, you know, like, how do you say, like pencil or whatever that is, like just more and more something. Like she just was less and less there, and then. You know, if you just keep asking her, it seemed like she was so adamant on doing what you wanted to do. So I was like, okay, well, I want to just stay here. You know? I just want to stay here with you. That's basically it. And then that's kind of because she doesn't want to do that. So it's like I was interested. There's trees and stars and there are people, I think. At least there are supposed to be people. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think we're real?
There is a warmth and sadness.
I would say, but it's all spoilers, so you won't explain. The ending went hard. Okay, yeah. I mean, we could see about it. You know, there was a. I was thinking about like but Surplus kind of was just like not really. It probably wouldn't be like that enjoyable content. But I want to know your opinion of it, Teacup. Like, if we were to just put like a channel point reward that community to just like watch something. Delphituno is my new goat now that Smitten is the worst ending ever. You now see that ending, yeah. It seems to be a very rare ending to achieve because it says only 2%, only 1.4% of players have, according to Steam, achievements, only 1.4% of players have actually identified the shadowy figure with the help of the nervous voice. And then, so the paranoid identified that it's the, other thing. And then, when you share a dance with her at the end, only 2.7% of players have gotten that ending. Do you think there's anything real out there? Do you think we're real? Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
That is deep. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something, but nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing cannot exist. That's crazy deep. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest
Like, after this ending, I don't want to do anything. I should have saved this ending for last. Like, what is this? I don't want to go back and it's like, okay, I have to go kill her again. This was so nice.
Do not mourn her. She has finally learned to sing for herself.
Resub immediately if I hear you watch Transformers 1. Do you know what's gonna happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
When you send me back, I'm not there alone. Their voices, some of them are not, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator. He wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels have one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
No, he doesn't. Oh, he does. I don't know why, but... Oh, okay. I thought... Okay, spaces beyond. I thought she meant, like, hair, because we don't hair him, but no, I guess he does. I don't know why, but I know that's what he does. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I find... And he does when I find him, you and I are gonna find him. He does, and when I find him, I'm gonna kill him. He does, but you're gonna keep that to yourself. Who is she going to tell? He does, but you're going to keep that to yourself. Why? Why does that matter? He does, I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does, You're gonna, yeah, we're gonna have some answers.
Look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
Okay. He's gonna tell arm number 489765. You're so true, sir. You're so right, Circlus. How could I ever be, like, so blind?
Whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
Whatever I bring... Oh, so we don't need to bring all the endings. I wonder how many different endings there are. Then. Is there anything you would like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
If this is the last stage before completion, I'm not going back here. I'm just gonna stay here.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
Okay. Then we'll wait.
I will see you when you return. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box?
So what have we done? We just outright murdered her entirely. We've done, we kind of fight with her. We've done pacifist routes where we try to be as nicer as possible. Why don't we do something like, we bring the knife down, but we don't stab her? We could try that next time.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? an imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you.
Base
I will be here waiting by your side.
She's trying to get a multitude of sides, you know, to see what we see. I definitely probably... Oh? The game? Is it, The game crashed on me. And I didn't save at all. I didn't save for a while. Because I didn't think the game would actually crash. Imagine you crash it. Let's see. I mean, I think the game just didn't save. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, you guys didn't hear that. I just subbed when that happened. I didn't see your sub notification yet. I'm not sure why. But you know, thank you for the sub, Teacup, if you know, because I don't know why Twitch isn't showing it. You know, appreciate it though. Oh, there we go. Yeah, thank you for the what is it? Thank you for the 3 months, Teacup. Thank you for the support as always. Now let me remove this audio because you guys can't hear it. But basically, I thought the game died on me and I got so scared that I didn't save, but no, it did save. ARM 489765 definitely made it crash. Yeah, true. My bad. I guess you're right. Properties? No. Wait, I need to delete this. That's what I have to do. Sorry, just wait. The audio just isn't working. Oh, wait, I'm pressing the wrong thing. That's why. There we go. Remove this, please. And now add audio. I broke it, Teacup. Why have you done this, Teacup? No. You know, Teacup, maybe you shouldn't have subbed, right? Because that way you wouldn't have broken the game. Yep, exactly. No, seriously, thank you. I did a read. Yes, sorry. I'm just trying to figure out stuff. I'll do the read thing after. I have come to make an announcement. ARM number 489765 is a bitch-ass motherfucker and he pissed on my fucking wife. He took out his stupid middle finger and pissed on my fucking wife. So guess what? I'm gonna piss on the earth. Wow. I like that emote, by the way, Teacup. The cat hearts. Very cute. Okay. Let me save here just so this doesn't happen again. Yippee Eggman Snap Cube quote, yeah. I'm ready to go back. Okay, well, we waited, but I don't want to go back. I want to stay here. Okay, well, we can't stay here forever, sadly. Let's watch Teacup's things here now. If we just need one more vessel, I think we'll just kind of, we'll just watch to, we'll just play through to the end here. Let's see what he put in here, Teacup, since we're gonna go enter that thing soon. Okay, let me put it. What is this? This person's so happy. Okay. What happened? So another Snapcube audio. I see. Okay. And then I guess this is Optimus, and I don't know who this is. I don't know how exactly the characters look. Okay, there are minors in the raid. There's no way. Why is it? Okay. There's no way. Okay, this is... Huh. Yeah, I guess they are in the race, then. That's something for other streamers, though. That is not something for me. That's actually in the movie. That's wild. It's probably gonna be like another hour till you beat the game, and there's more after you get the last ending. after you get the last ending you need. Okay. So you think we should end it here then, Surplus, for today, and tomorrow we should, you know, finish it off? So maybe end stream now? Okay. I kept leading with my friends saying minors. Ugh. Dude, I'm definitely gonna meme that a lot as well. Okay. I guess we will probably end this here then. Man, like I really wish this was the last ending I had, because this was a very nice ending. And I wanted it to end here, but I guess not. Okay. Well, I think that will be it for me then for today, I think. It was a we had a alright, I'm gonna start another Transformers movie. How many more do you have to watch then, Teacup? So I'm trying to think. What did we do? Man, this ending, it's like I only can think about this ending now. So what did we do before this ending? We did something where she was a god. Yeah, she was a god. That was what happened. Okay, so we went through that god ending, and then we went through this ending, which was extremely long. I think we went through another ending, but I can't remember what it was. So, yeah. I think that'll be it for me then for today. Thank you to everyone who stopped by the stream. I appreciate it a lot, and I will be back with more Slay the Princess tomorrow. Tomorrow will be an earlier stream because I have work later on in the night, but yeah. Alright,